My name is Madeleine. I am 23 years old. I live in a small town with my mother and father. I always dreamed of my wedding day. I dreamed of wearing a white dress, holding flowers, and walking with a smile. I met Gerald 3 years ago. He was kind, funny, and handsome. We met at a friend's birthday party. He said hello with a sweet smile. That smile stayed in my heart. After some time, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes. We were so happy. We talked every day. We talked about our dreams, our future. We made plans. One day he asked me to marry him. I cried and said yes. It was the happiest day of my life. Now, my wedding day had finally come. My mother woke me up early. "Madeleine, wake up, darling. Today is your big day," she said with tears in her eyes. I smiled and said, "Yes, Mother. I can't believe it's here." My friends came to help. They did my hair and makeup. My dress was white with little shiny pearls. I looked in the mirror. I felt like a princess. "Madeleine, you look beautiful," my best friend, Eleanor, said. The house was full of people, relatives, friends, and neighbors. Some were laughing, some were crying. My father stood near the door watching me. "My little girl is getting married," he whispered. I ran and hugged him. "Don't cry, Father," I said. "I will always be your little girl." He nodded but didn't speak. Gerald's family was waiting. My heart began to beat fast. My phone rang. It was Gerald. "Are you okay?" I asked. He laughed. "Yes, I just wanted to hear your voice. I'll see you soon, my bride." I smiled. "I love you." "I love you too," he said, and cut the call. I walked into the hall with my father. Everyone stood up and looked at me. I saw Gerald at the front. He looked at me and said, "You look beautiful." I sat beside him. We exchanged rings. My heart was full. Then something strange happened. The lights suddenly went off. The music stopped. Everyone looked around. "What happened?" I asked Gerald. "I don't know," he said. A voice came from outside, a loud voice. "Stop this wedding!" Everyone turned to the entrance. A man stood there, tall, dark eyes, angry face. "Who is that?" I said. "I don't know," Gerald said. The man walked inside. "This wedding can't happen," he shouted. My mother ran to me. "What is going on?" she said. The man looked straight at me. "Madeleine, do you remember me?" I was confused. "No, I don't." He laughed. "Of course you don't. You forgot me. But I didn't forget you." Gerald stood up and said, "Who are you? What do you want?" The man smiled coldly. "I am the truth you tried to hide," he said. I said, "Please, tell us what you're talking about." He took something from his pocket, a photo. He showed it to everyone. It was me, but I was younger, standing with him, smiling. My heart stopped. "I don't remember this," I said. The man said, "You left me without a word. I waited for 4 years." Gerald looked at me. "Is this true?" Gerald asked. "I don't know," I said. "I don't remember." The man laughed. You remember everything. You're lying, he said. No, I'm not, I said louder. I had an accident 5 years ago. I lost my memory for some time. I forgot many things. My mother held my hand. Yes, it's true. She was in the hospital for weeks. The man looked shocked. Why didn't anyone tell me? He asked. We didn't know about you, my mother said. She never spoke of you. The man sat down. I waited all these years, he said. My heart broke. I'm sorry, I said. Gerald looked at the photo, then at me. Why didn't you tell me? He asked. I swear I didn't know. I don't remember anything, I cried. The man shook his head. You remember everything. You're lying. Gerald looked at the man. What is your name? He asked. Lucas, he said. I loved her. The room was quiet for a while. Then Gerald said, but she doesn't remember you and I love her now. Lucas looked at him. I understand, but I had to try. He stood up and walked out slowly. I began to cry. My heart was heavy and full of pain. Later that night, Gerald sat beside me. Do you still want to marry me? I asked, scared. He held my hand. Yes, because I love you for who you are now. I looked into his eyes. I knew his love was real. Still, I could not forget the pain on Lucas' face. Did I really love him? The night after the wedding stopped, I couldn't sleep. My mind was full of questions. Who was Lucas? Was he telling the truth? Why couldn't I remember anything about him? The next morning, my mother brought me tea. How are you feeling, Madeleine? She asked. I don't know, I said. I feel like I hurt someone very badly. I know, she said, but it's not your fault. You lost your memory. I nodded, but my heart still felt heavy. That afternoon, a little boy came to my house. Are you Madeleine? He asked. Yes, I said. This is for you, he said, and gave me a small bag. Lucas asked me to give this to you. Before I could ask anything, he ran away. I opened the bag. Inside there was a small book and a letter. I opened the letter and began to read. Dear Madeleine, you may not remember me, but I remember everything. We met in college. You were reading a book the first time I saw you. You smiled at me, and my world changed. We started dating just after 2 months. You made me a better person. We talked about marriage, about building a small house, about kids. Then one day you were gone. I searched everywhere. I called your number. It was not working. I came to your house, but your parents had moved. I waited for a call, a message, a letter, but there was nothing. Years passed. I tried to forget, but I couldn't. Then someone told me you were getting married. I didn't believe it at first, but I had to see for myself. When I saw you yesterday, you looked happy, but also different. Now I understand why. You really don't remember me. That hurts more than anything. But I don't want to destroy your life. I just wanted you to know that I truly loved you, and you will always be in my heart. Goodbye, Madeleine. Lucas. Tears rolled down my cheeks. I held the letter to my chest. I opened the book. Inside were pictures of me and Lucas, laughing, holding hands. That evening, I told my mother and father about the letter and the photos. My mother looked sad. "I'm sorry, Madeleine," she said. "You loved him very much before the accident. But we thought it was best not to tell you when you didn't remember. We were scared it might hurt you more." "I wish you had told me," I said. I sat with the book all night. I didn't know what to feel. Yes, I love Gerald now, but I had loved Lucas too, and he had suffered alone for so long. The next morning, I made a decision. I asked Gerald to meet me. He came quickly. "Gerald," I said, holding his hands, "I love you, but I need to do something first. I need to see Lucas. I need to talk to him, say goodbye properly." Gerald smiled sadly and said, "I'll wait for you." I found Lucas at his small home. He looked surprised when he saw me. "I didn't think you would come," he said. "I read your letter," I said, "and I saw the photos. I'm sorry for leaving you. I never meant to hurt you." "I'm just glad you are happy now," he replied. We sat in silence. Then I stood up. "Goodbye, Lucas." He smiled. "Goodbye, Madeleine." I walked away with tears, but also peace. 1 month later, I married Gerald. Sometimes life takes away memories, but not the love that once lived in the heart. True love means letting go. If you liked this story, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.